All right. Sorry for the interruption. My boy just burst into the office and I had to stop the video for a moment. I will try to upload both and merge them if I if I find a way to do that. I'm not that good on this YouTube thing. So if by any chance you see one video gets interrupted in the middle of my conversation, it's because yeah I didn't understand how to merge two freaking videos together. Um, yeah, I was saying that I started on the lore of Warhammer 40k because of the PC games. That lamp is too bright, but I don't find another way that it's not going to shine on my skin and hopefully allows you to see a little bit better. Let's see if changing the angle helps. Well, hopefully I can get a different equipment set for another moment. For now, I'm just going to work with what I have. As I said, this is more of a. I mean, I'm glad if people are watching this and they find their that they want to try this hobby. But however, this is more of a log of what I'm doing, and just to see how far I've come after I started a month ago about on painting. Um, I've seen videos of people really professional. I don't know what equipment they use. I don't know if at any point this kicks out and some people are wanting to look or to see my videos of how I'm doing. I might be able to invest on a better equipment. But for now, no. One thing though, I think I will change my cell phone. It's pretty old now. I was saying yesterday that you need to keep your pens, your brushes, uh, with care. You ideally you do not uh, want the paint to dry on them. Another of my ideas was just to also, I don't know, maybe kill two birds with one stone, as they say on this, by also recording my thoughts or what I have, what little wisdom that I may have, so I can pass it to my son, just in case, as also as a living record of hopefully a record for him if by any chance I'm not able to provide that or to yeah to be with him and to provide that few snippets of whatever wisdom I may have. More on that I think later. For now, I'm just getting used to this. Uh, I'm applying a second coating of the green color for these dark angels that I want them to have. I haven't decided yet on what I will do for the other box that I have of 10 Primaris Intercessors, or whatever it is pronounced. Um, Honestly, I'm kind of tired of painting green, uh, but I may. I was thinking of I don't know, painting salamanders. Uh, for those of you that you may not know, salamanders is an army of space marines. They also do have green power armor color, though it's not as dark green as this so-called dark angels. In the world of 40k, there are several different armies. That's the main gist of the game, of the tabletop game. Different armies that you can customize to whatever you want to play. And The most popular, it's the Space Marines. The other one is well, inside the Space Marines, the other popular is the Ultramarines, which are the boys in blue, um, also known as the Smurfs. It's one of the models that I painted previously. I'll show it in a moment. Let me just finish over here. The base coating of this power armor. I'm passing the brush over some other details that I will later paint, probably in gold, but that's okay. The color sticks. I'm not touching several other things, such as the backpack, because I want the backpack to be completely black. And the neck guard, it's over here. I'm trying to paint it right now in green. I will keep the helmet in white, as I have been doing for the most of the army. Sorry, not army. This is not an army. This is just 10 units of Space Marines. Yeah, just as I have been doing with the previous Space Marines that I've been painting. And yeah, so I don't know, the coding seems to be okay for me. I think I can let it rest a little bit before I pass on a dry brush with a clear green color. Another thing that I wanted to say was, oh yeah, I was talking about how I started on this hobby. I started, as I said, with the PC games, and then I started reading more about it. I read there's a lot of books if you want to delve into that. My best way or recommendation where to start is basically where everybody else does, which is the Eisenhorn trilogy, Inquisitor Eisenhorn, written by Dan Abnett. Dan Abnett is a guy that I've been personally, well, not that much, but I've been aware of his talent since I was a big fan of cosmic event in Marvel Comics called Annihilation. He was writing on that, and man, that is some good writing. And so when I saw the name of Dan Abnett in Warhammer, I said, okay, let's try this. I'm pretty sure this guy is it's going to get a home run on this, and honestly, he did. Yeah, I do enjoy. I like a lot of what he did with Eisenhorn. See, like I'm not sure if it is visible, but right now my paint is way thinner than I was expecting. So I'm going to have to add a little bit more of the original paint, and I'm going to have to work over this. These are the pauldrons of the shoulder pads, and they should, I don't want them to be just a fine coat of green. They need to be dark green. So I'll try that again. Yeah, getting back to the books, yeah, those books were awesome. I have started with the audiobooks of the next series that Dan Abnett started, which was I don't remember the name, but the character was a protege of the Inquisitor Eisenhorn that you've been following all this time. And yeah, I haven't started that series. I think that Dan Abnett is now concluding the series with another trilogy, with another of the characters that was introduced with in the Eisenhorn series, which is Bequin. Bequin is one female character in this world of Warhammer. Most of the, and I'm going to dump some some lore over here, as if I am an expert. I'm not. So uh, basically, part of the process is, as far as I understand it, and normal humanity, since this is the 41st millennium, most of humanity has developed, at least on a subconscious level, some kind of psychic potential. It is a potential. Not everybody is psychic or in some way able to awaken that aspect, but all humanity has that potential. And in doing so, there are also parts of humanity that are, or humans that are born completely null to this. They are what is called in the game setting as a blank, meaning that the person basically nullifies any psychic energy, which is very important for the setting, because yeah, I'm not going to try to explain something that I might not be good at. But anyways, in this universe, whatever humanity or a species collectively thinks, fears, wants, it takes place in a place called the Immaterium. The Immaterium, it's where basically space travel is conducted, at least from humanity's standpoint. They travel through this through this fugue plane, or for yeah, I think that will be the best definition, a fugue plane. They travel through there through the guidance of the Emperor of Mankind, that has placed a beacon, such almost like a North Star for the navigators of these spaceships. I'm going way off on the topic. Anyways, yeah, these blanks basically obstruct or deny the things and beings that exist in the Immaterium, and that they want to enter the normal plane of existence. And they're very uncomfortable to be, even from even by the standards of a human being that has no psychic abilities. It's just uncomfortable. It's like they are sucking the air out of the place.